Welcome to today's video, where we delve into the fascinating world of sophistry and its crucial role in critical thinking. By examining ancient Greek philosophies, we'll uncover how the techniques of sophists can sharpen our analytical skills and help us avoid common logical fallacies. Let's start by understanding what sophistry is. In ancient Greece, sophists were skilled teachers and philosophers who specialized in the art of rhetoric and persuasion. They were known for their ability to argue any position effectively, regardless of its truthfulness. As Protagoras, one of the leading sophists, famously said, "Man is the measure of all things," highlighting the relative nature of truth. Sophistry, despite its reputation for manipulation, offers valuable lessons in critical thinking. Sophists were experts in crafting arguments and recognizing fallacies, which makes their methods useful in analyzing arguments today. To analyze arguments effectively, we must understand the structure of an argument. According to Socrates, the only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing, which reminds us to approach arguments with an open mind and a willingness to question everything. Sophists often employed complex rhetorical techniques to make their points persuasive. For example, they used sophistical arguments to convince others, even if the arguments were not logically sound. By studying these techniques, we can learn to dissect arguments and identify whether they are built on solid reasoning or manipulative rhetoric. Logical fallacies are errors in reasoning that undermine the logic of an argument. Here are a few common ones, along with how sophistic principles can help us avoid them. Ad hominem, attacking the person instead of the argument. As Aristotle noted, it is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. Focus on the argument itself, not on personal attributes of the person making it. Straw man, misrepresenting someone's argument to make it easier to attack. As Demosthenes said, small opportunities are often the beginning of great enterprises. Always strive to understand the actual argument before countering it. Appeal to authority, relying on authority figures rather than evidence. Remember the words of Epictetus. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Evaluate arguments based on their merits, not who is presenting them. Sophists used various techniques to persuade their audiences. Understanding these techniques can help us become better thinkers and communicators. Dialectic, engaging in dialogue to uncover truths. Socrates famously used dialectic to challenge assumptions and clarify thoughts. His approach reminds us to engage in discussions that reveal deeper insights rather than just win arguments. Reductio ad absurdum, demonstrating that a claim leads to absurd conclusions. This technique is valuable for exposing weaknesses in arguments by showing their logical implications. Here are some practical tips inspired by sophistic methods. Ask questions. Always ask clarifying questions to understand the argument fully. Protagoras' idea that truth is relative encourages us to probe deeper into the nature of the argument. Identify assumptions. Recognize the underlying assumptions that support the argument. Sophists often challenged assumptions to reveal the strength of an argument. Evaluate evidence. Ensure that the argument is supported by reliable evidence. As Aristotle said, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Develop the habit of evaluating evidence critically. By applying sophistic techniques to critical thinking, we can sharpen our ability to analyze arguments and avoid logical fallacies. Remember, as the sophists taught us, the art of persuasion is not just about winning arguments, but understanding and uncovering truth. Thank you for watching today's video. If you found this discussion on sophistry and critical thinking insightful, please like and subscribe to our channel. Share your thoughts and experiences with argumentation in the comments below. See you next time.